Linebacker, gate 6, blue sleeves and cap. Going to look for some cover early on. Shah Akbar, the first one to react. Cormetti Dinger's right there, blue sleeves and cap. Look to the right-hand side, Infinite Wonders, passing runners. It'll be interesting to see the tactics here going behind the drill at the 1600. In behind these runners, a linebacker 5 lengths off the leaders. Dr. Doolittle's on the inside, Rascallion. Rascallion's about 6 or 7 lengths off. We focus in on Shah Akbar. That's the pacemaker by 3 parts of a length from Infinite Wonder racing in second, the yellow. Cormetti Dung towards the inside as third. Then we have a 2-length gap. In behind that runner, Dr. Doolittle, linebacker. Russian Rock towards the inside, the grey Rascallion. Flying Carpet. Second base, Copper Mountain. They further back in the running, the Gatekeeper and Full Blast. 900 to go, and there's a bit of a match race up front here. Shah Akbar from Infinite Wonder. They've sped 4 lengths clear of Cormetti Dung, who's racing lonely in third. Dr. Doolittle's in fourth as they come to the 700. Linebacker creeps a length closer. He's on the heels of Cormetti Dung. Rascallion and Russian Rock. Second base, 9-10 lengths to go. Can the 2 front runners keep up this momentum? 500 to go. Shah Akbar by a length and a half. Infinite Wonder, the first one to come under a bit of pressure to the outside. Cormetti Dung starts his run, and Linebacker comes to the extreme outside. At the 300-meter marker, Linebacker starts to come alive. Cormetti Dung's along the inside. Linebacker's about to hit the front. Cormetti Dung's going to make a race of it. Linebacker and Cormetti Dung over the last 100. An eye-popping performance from Linebacker. Rascallion, Cormetti Dung, and second base. His date with destiny taking it to another level. Linebacker in a league of his own, and what makes the win even more impressive, he made his run up the outside, he hangs to the inside, the captain of all, Vaughan Marshall, the Gabblers, the Trooters, Claverflay Stud, and they win. Second, Rascallion perhaps in a photo, so that could be a 1-2 for the Vaughan Marshall stable. Cormetti Dung. Then it might just be Shah Akbar ahead of second base in photos, Russian Rock, Flying Carpet. Linebacker, he started to open up the throttle on the grandstand side. Grant van Niekerk started to produce him, and there you'll see at that stage he looks like he's going to race right on by, but he starts to drift towards the left-hand side. Cormetti Dung's on the inside, running on Rascallion, but Linebacker, he'll make it victory number 4 from 8, a 50% win strike rate for Linebacker. He's reaching for the stars, he's going for glory, and he's done it in fantastic style today. Here's Grant van Niekerk producing Linebacker. He reels off the hat-trick. The punch in the air goes off at R1.90. So the punters say, pay, number 6, Linebacker.
Well, it's another big moment in the career of the son of captain of all. Linebacker is his name. You can add the Daily News 2000, the Group 1 to his profile, and it is a sparkling profile that he brings to KZN. Of course, he was the winner of the World Sports Betting Guineas, first up in the province, and he's added the Daily News 2000. A big thank you to Ayanda for coming down and assisting us, and we're having a chat to him. He's the editor of the Daily News. Ayanda, thank you so much for your support, and thank you for everything that Daily News does for horse racing. Vaughan Marshall, the winning trainer, Grant van Niekerk, the winning jockey. Of course, nice to have John Costa here representing Cloverflay as well. Welcome, John. Welcome to the province. And Mrs. Gobler is here, and so is Jane and Ken Trucha. And a gentleman that takes care of Linebacker. Well done to him. Bongani, my man, hearty congratulations. 1,000 Rand to you for Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. You've done an outstanding job, Bongani. Congratulations to you. First up, I think let's have the winning trainer, which will be Vaughan, whilst we wait for Grant. Vaughan, I chatted to you during and after his win of the Guineas. That was a superb performance first up in the province. But today, to run 1-2 in one of the premium races in the country for 3-year-olds, you must be chuffed.
Very much so, very much so indeed, yeah.
This horse's prep coming to the race, everything goes smoothly?
Yeah, it's all gone very, very well. You know, you can see him in the ring. He's just his own man, you know, and he's nice and quiet, and he just gets on with the job, you know. You don't have to do anything other. He does everything himself, you know.
I'll ask Grant about the pace, but it seemed to be a true run race. That's what's going to suit the best horse in the field.
Yes, I think so. You know, it was a decent, even pace. They could have gone a little bit stronger, I think, but no, it was a nice pace, yeah.
For Linebackers followers, can we safely say, can we put the number in the frame that he'll take his place in the Vodacom Durban July?
Well, we've come for that, Dees, and that's been the long aim of it, and we'll carry on.
You've done an outstanding job, Vaughan, winning all these feature races. You can add the Daily News to that. Well done.
Thanks very much. Dees, just a special thank you to the wonderful owners.
Yes.
Without them, we couldn't do it.
Well done, Vaughan.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Vaughan Marshall. Of course, his memento and his bottle of champagne as well. Well done to trainer Vaughan Marshall. Next up, let's get in the winning jockey. And Grant has now gone 3 from 3 on this horse. The Derby, the World Sports Betting Guineas. That's the Cape Derby. And you can add the Daily News to that. Since you've jumped on his back, he hasn't put a foot wrong. Not that his form was bad prior to that, but you just struck up a wonderful relationship with him.
Yeah, no, I've got to come to know this horse very well, and he's given me goosebumps every time I've actually ridden him. And you know, not as you say, not that his form was disappointing. He was just very unlucky in those races, and you know, I got on him at the right time. And a big thank you to Mr. Marshall and Mrs. Truta for allowing me to ride the horse. You know, he's a very nice horse, and I'm glad they had the faith in me to try and get the best result out of him.
The race itself, there was a good pace. Was it a good pace set up front?
Yeah, it was a decent sort of pace. Earlier on, we weren't going as hard, but then the pace kept on increasing, which was very good. You know, I was following Komiti Dung. He was about 2 lengths in front of me, and I thought if I get past him, I'll win the race. And my horse is well shown that he's probably the better horse now. And you know, of course, going into the July, I'm quite confident that he'll probably be the favourite, and rightly so. He's a phenomenal animal, and Mr. Costa, that's here as well, bred such an amazing horse. I'm just very glad for the whole team over here, and thank you so much.
You're having a wonderful season. You can add another Group 1 to that, Grant. Congratulations to you. All the hard work's paying off, and all the best in the Vodacom Durban July in a month's time.
Thank you so much. And to Mr. Marshall, thanks so much. Awesome.
Well done to the winning jockey, that's Grant van Niekerk. I mentioned that Mrs. Gobler is here. So is Ken and Jane Truta. Come through, guys. Let's have a chat. I had the pleasure of chatting to Jane and Ken when he won the World Sports Betting Guineas. It's deja vu for us, guys. Ken, I mean, you've had so many horses toward an illustrious career that you've had in an owner, but this horse is on song now for Africa's premier horse racing event.
Gee whiz, Dees, what do you say? We all were a bundle of nerves.
Yes.
You know how hard it is to win a Group 1,
Sure.
and it was a very, very competitive and strong field, and we had respect for all the other runners. So I think I sat next to Vaughan, and he looked what a shade of pale before the race. I think it got to all of us. But what a magnificent horse. We are so grateful. It's not very often that a horse like this comes along. And wow, and to share it with a very special partners, Rana and Cheryl Gabler and my wife Jane, is absolutely fantastic. They were all in tears after the race. So, and it would be amiss of me not to mention our trainer, Vaughan Marshall, who's, well, last time I called him a master, this time I think he's a genius.
Sure.
And he's been around the block, and there's nothing like experience. So absolutely wonderful. To Grant van Niekerk, he's always been my favorite jockey. I shouldn't say that, but I love him on a horse. He's just such a natural rider. Watched him in Hong Kong, and I think he was a loss to Hong Kong, but fantastic to have him on our horse. And he hasn't put a foot wrong on our horse, so big thanks to him as well. And of course, I'm so happy that John Costa is here today, the breeder of the horse, and it's lovely to have him on course and to have him lead the horse in with us. And what a wonderful day. And it would be wrong of me not to mention the sponsors, the Daily News sponsors, as well as Gold Circle, and everybody here in Durban, because I said it earlier when I spoke to Warren, but every time we come, we don't feel like outsiders. We feel like part of the Durban setup, and that's an amazing feeling. And we love coming to Durban, and we'll be back.
Enjoy the moment today. Celebrate hard. We'll see you in a month's time. Mrs. Gabler, you want to come through and have a last word?
Yes.
I don't really want to have the last word. I'm in Nirvana, Valhalla. I said I wanted one Group 1, I now have 2.
She's in if you didn't hear that, ma'am's in Nirvana. She's in Valhalla. She's in Utopia. I can add to that. Well done, guys. That's the winning trophy. Well done to the guys. They are the proud owners of Linebacker, and they bagged the Daily News 2000. Hearty congratulations to everybody concerned. Ayanda, if you just want to come in there with a pick and maybe just grab that trophy with them. Ayanda is the editor. Ayanda, we're going to get into that shot.
Okay,
Ah, that's such a lovely pick. Well done to everybody. Hearty congratulations. Linebacker 2021, Daily News 2000 winner. And I'm told that John's also going to join them. John from Cloverflay, the breeders here, I mentioned him. John, if you want to get into the shot as well, that's a nice memento, a nice touch there. Well done to John Costa from Cloverflay. Linebacker has won the Daily News.